Hey guys, Penadeli here, and welcome back to Let's Play Skies of Arcadia. In the last episode, we made it to the lands of Yafutoma, where they told us that the Magasphere, Magatama, the jewel of the Imperial Regalia, is basically stuck in Mount Fuji, probably where the prince threw it after, what was her name? Kaguya had to go back to the moon. Supposedly he burned the elixir of immortality she gave him up there because he couldn't face living forever without her. And that's why Mount Fuji's fires never go out. It's Bamboo Princess. The Tale of the Bamboo Cutter. I love fairy tales. Alright, so today we are going to visit, actually, we're gonna do some stuff before we, as you can see, we are Vice the Dashing. Equipment! Nocturnal sight. Dude, Vice. Vice. For one thing, I screwed up his equipment. I wanted to give him the scale mail, though I may give him Decat's tunic at some point. It's not that big a drop, and it will protect him from blue magic. But for now, that's not what I want to do. So, that's fine. Aika, on the other hand, needs the Soranchu robe. Alright. Yeah, that's definitely better than anything else, so. And everybody else is on wind gem rings. We're gonna go back. The nocturnal sight is really nice, but there's something I want to look up. Let's see. Gem of fluidity. How many of these do I have? I'm okay. We're gonna go into the items and look to see how many gems of fluidity I have. There we go. We have one. That's a problem. You can have more than... they do get dropped by enemies. They get dropped by some enemies in this dungeon, and they're going to be very useful. I don't want to put one on Vice right now. Let's see. But I'm thinking maybe I want to put something better than that night sight on him. Eye of Truth, Thermo Ring. Let's see. Sky Seer Goggles. Gilder's Amulet would do everything but up his hit. But I really don't. I really, really want. Revered Voice also protects against purple magic. But yeah, notice that purple is silence and ice. And confuse. Maruka Shell. I'm specifically looking for certain... just sort of looking at things like his hit. Jade Swirl Ring. I might put that on Aika. Okay, I'm going to leave him on the Nocturnal sight, but I am, in fact, we're going to take Aika off the Wind Gem Ring, and I'm going to put her on the Jade Swirl Ring for now. It drops her defense a little, and of course she's not... Actually... Alright, Vice gets the Wind Gem Ring for now. I mean, his hit is still absolutely crap, but... Okay. Now that I have done all that... by the way, you will need a Suiran blade to... Anything interesting to say? The map? Or wood carving, or, well, whatever it is. Nope. Okay. You will need a Suiran blade to recruit a crew member when we get back to the west. So, don't get rid of it. If you had talked to the fortune teller in Maramba, she would have told you she has a prophecy of going with a man with a Suiran blade. So, as you can see, someone put the bridge down for us, so that's good. So yeah, we could go in here, and I'm going to, just because I am nosy. Hey, this door isn't meant for customers. Cool, thanks. Make sure you close the door, too. I swear, some people. So we go this way. And it's a level transition. That's a little strange. Well, yep, this is the area. This area we could not get to. So, let's see. Hey, a fisher dude. I got one. Don't talk to me now. I've got to land him this time. For fish that taste as good as sashimi, you have to go into the water. I'm going to catch me a few and have them for dinner tonight. Sashimi. Alright, that's the ship parts merchant. That is where we have to go. I'm just sort of looking around. Ah, this is where we could technically go back to the Delphinus. I just sort of want to see if there's anybody around here to talk to. Because sometimes there is. Oh, hey, foo dogs. Nothing to say about the foo dogs, Vice? And there's this... an interesting looking barrel, and it's filled with loqua. I guess they drink loqua here, too. I wonder if they make it with rice. Yeah. I don't know. Sake is... I don't drink much at all because liquid carbs and I'm diabetic. But I would not drink sake because sake can fuck you up. It's got a punch. I'm told it has a really impressive, can't actually go across that bridge, apparently. Whatever. Alright, let's talk to the nice ship parts merchant. Yes, Lord Mikaguro has escort you. Before departing, would you like to buy some ship parts? Let me know when you are ready. We can start anytime you wish. So yeah, we're gonna do some buying of ship parts because this guy's got some nice stuff. Like... Let's see, the Yamato Spirit is a better advanced cannon, so we are definitely... It takes... Let's see. It takes a little... Yeah, it takes a little more spirit than our advanced cannon, but it's a stronger hit, so I think we're going to get that. Oh, so yeah, let's... I still think that's pretty good. Okay, now we've got 3-inch cannon and a 5-inch, or 3-foot cannon and a 5-foot cannon. Yeah, they're both, short range, high powered. Let's see. Are you telling me it takes less? Oh, and then the Yamato Spirit. As you can see, they take more spirit because they're more powerful. Then the cannon coil, let's see. They're definitely, the 5 is definitely more powerful than the 10 in cannon coil. We're gonna have ship battles here, but I don't think we're actually gonna need the double torpedo stuff. So I am gonna buy a 5-foot cannon. And put it in place of the... The problem is, with these high-level ones, I'm just going to put it in place of the heavy torpedo. And then I'm going to buy a serpent torpedo, just one. And put it in place of our Valuan torpedo. And I don't really care about a Blueheim figure. Why does the Yafutomen Gigas have a German name? Or the... magic defense isn't really my thing. This slows spirit consumption, but really isn't that big of a thing. This, I'm gonna get 4 of them. I think they're useful. Deluxe kits, I'm gonna get 3 of them. They're really cheap at this point. And that should be good. Let's see. Let's sell some stuff back. Like our advanced cannon. We're not going to use that again. Let's see. We got the 10-inch cannon coil. We've got 2 of them, and one's still equipped. So I think maybe I will just sell I'm keeping the one, but I'm going to sell the other one. I'm actually going to keep the torpedoes. We might as well get rid of the engine cover and the compound deck. I really should not have sold the twin propellers. Oh, well. And, of course, all the other stuff I'm keeping. So, that's fine. Alright. Now that we have done all that... Wow, it's been 10 minutes. Proceed to Mount Kazai. This may be another one. Then let's get going to Mount Kazai. I'll get the ship underway so you guys can just sit back and take it easy. Oops, I almost forgot. If we're going to go inside Mount Kazai, I'd better take this along. We get an underwater suit. It's a diving. Deep inside Mount Kazai is a cavern, and in some places there will be water. This underwater suit should come in handy. What? We have to go underwater? But I can't swim! Do not worry. As long as you are using the underwater suit, you should be fine. Just be sure to breathe normally. Well then, shall we be going? Make way for Mount Kazai. Okay, so this is a dungeon, and it's kind of long, though, honestly, I probably can go back to the... Unlike a lot of them, it's around a central point. Yeah, we don't get to fly to the dungeon. They take us there. So totally Fuji. Especially with the clouds around its top. Wow, the water here is so calm. It looks like glass. Yeah, mostly because the Dreamcast's water rendering was okay. It's hard to imagine that this was a volcanic area covered in lava at one time. It's a crater lake, dude. What is that thing? Foreshadowing, Aika. What? It looks like a huge bird. It looks like the bird we've seen on everything in Yafutoma. That must be Blueheim. Blueheim? Yes, Blueheim was the Blue Gigas. Well, that makes sense. It looks like Blueheim was trapped in the lava and encased in stone. If that thing ever got free, we'd be in trouble. Guess what's going to happen? The Gigas that you faced so far couldn't fly. I can't imagine how tough this one would be. We're gonna find out. We should secure the blue crystal as soon as we can. Let's go. Alright, so we got a save point here. Outside. And like I said, this dungeon is kind of interesting. And of course, there's a rope. We can go down, but we can go back up. There will be a point of no return in this dungeon, and depending on how long it takes me to get there, I may just cut. Okay, so yeah, welcome to the water temple. Luckily it's not actually nearly as bad as the actual water temple. This is just to get you used to this particular mechanic. While you are underwater, as far as I know, there are no random battles. So that's a thing. Welcome to the major mechanic of this dungeon. What's this rock? It looks like some sort of switch. It's a switch. Why don't I press it and see? Sorry. Alright. So there are... Wow. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna do it this way. It looks like it triggered some sort of water release valve. I see. The switch is probably here to fill this area with water. Yeah, we're gonna have to basically, hit 4 of these, I think, so that we can jump down to the next level. Alright. Alright, so let's go this way. And we're gonna go through this door. Well, whatever it's called. Doorway, passageway. Okay, this room is this puzzle is pretty basic. Well, I'm leaving this in, of course, because we have new enemies. Several of them are recolors. And we can find go loopers. Alright, Vice. Skull Shield. Ike, let's see. Those Slithers, they can cast Pyrum. So cast Delta Shield, my dear. Fina, attack the first one, and Enrique, attack the last one. Alright. Yeah, as you can see, we're now getting considerably more SP per round. Also, Skull Shield is a really good way to deal with multiple looper enemies. Also, these assholes cast Slipara, so, you know, Delta Shield.
Take this, you cur.
Yeah, as learned in the Temple of Pyron, Skull Shield is a beautiful way of dealing with loopers. But yeah, we saw the fire versions of these guys in the Temple of Pyron. So, yeah. Wait, no, Vice? Cutlass Furium. Ike is gonna use Delta Shield on the off chance that the jerk uses, Slipara on us. Though he'll probably run. Oh no, he tried. Okay, this is the one who tried to cast Slipara on us before. They only have enough juice for one shot. But it's so hard to keep track, I would maybe
That was easy.
not rely on that. On your memory. Alright. Alright then. Somewhere around here. Ah, here we are. Alright. Let's see. By the way, Slithers can drop a moon robe, and, well, those were the only guys we actually fought. Okay, so we come around here. And we come up here. And we hit the switch. I do think these switches are gorgeous. Luckily, even with all the water changing puzzle levels, this is not nearly as tedious as the actual water temple, or Jabu Jabu's belly, or any Zelda. It appears that the switch was here to fill this area with water. Thank you, Vice. Really, this area is not nearly as bad as you might think. Okay, that's where we came off of. Oh, I am just, you know, the areas change and I get lost. Hopefully this water is, you know, warm so that I don't turn into a pig. Alright. But yeah, because of the underwater sections, which are slow but I believe do not have attacks, this area is in some ways less annoying than other dungeons in this game, and had to make a liar out of me, didn't ya? I'm leaving this in regardless. That is a shitload of loopers. Skull Strike, Delta Shield. Okay, right. Skull Strike, right. Delta Shield. Okay, yeah, right. We are now, yeah, we're now getting 10 SP per round, which is pretty nice. Fina, just attack, and Enrique, attack. I don't expect... I expect that they will all do this. But yeah, out of, this area really is not nearly as annoying as you would expect a water area to be. So they both decided to cast Slipara on us. Alright. Vice, you're going to... Yeah, there's only one, so Cutlass Furium and everyone else will just attack. Because I knew this one couldn't cast magic. Because he'd already done it, because they all had.
Take this, you cur.
Nice! Vice didn't even have to Cutlass Fury the asshole. There are only 3 treasures in this dungeon. It's not that long. We're actually coming up on the end of the first disc. We have... Well, that was some nice XP. Vice leveled up. As I said, we're coming up on the end of the first disc. We finish this one. We fight a boss. We fight a ship battle. We fight another ship battle. And there's some plot in between. And then we're done. There are like 3 other assholes up here. Could I get something other than loopers? Okay. So now I could go... Let's see. Let's see, I've got 10 minutes left. Yeah, no, I'm actually gonna do the other part of the dungeon before I do. I'm doing this not quite in the order my walkthrough wants me to, but it really, really doesn't matter. Alright. I do love the design in here. Okay, so this room is a little funky. There are all these pits, and only one takes you where you need to go. It is this one, because it is the only one that faces the door that you came in by. Yeah, see, this is a drop. If it turns out you got the wrong one, you have to, basically, well, run around. There's a door. There's a path up that we will have to take. But yeah, you can't get up here from any of the other jumps, even though there is that ramp. It just won't work. Yeah, the third place is really, really long. Well, fairly long. So yeah. Alright. But like I said, I don't think I can be attacked down here. Watch, I'm sure something will prove me wrong. I can never get the camera, remember which way the camera's supposed to rotate. Say... Yeah, oh, it's a drop. It's not actually a ramp. Aha, okay. Right then, let's see. Where's our trip? Where's our thing back? Just look around. It's somewhere on the walls. Ah, here it is. Yeah, this is slow with the whole, moving, thing, and it does take a little while, but I still don't think it's as tedious as the original water temple, mostly because the transition to the diving suit is pretty seamless and doesn't take nearly as long as putting on the iron boots did in the original water temple. The 3DS version quite obviously made an amazing... Yay! New enemies! We have Kryl Beasts. They're basically Kryl Hounds. They use Quika. So I don't feel the need to use, yeah. Vice is just going to attack one. Ike's going to use Lambda Burst. Fina's going to attack a different one. And Enrique's going to attack a third one. Lambda Burst basically kills them pretty quick. You're dead, dude. You can fall down now. And they can drop sylph seeds.
Victory.
Yeah. Okay, we still got 2 more guys up here. The Mantoid, which basically, you remember those big mantis things from the Moonstone Mines? That's what a Mantoid is. And Sphyros, which I don't actually remember what those are, so we'll see those at some point, I guess. Now, like I said, there is a ton of stuff on the 3rd. Yeah, we still can't quite jump down, so we're not ready for that. I'm at 25 minutes. Actually, instead of going on and doing that 3rd thing, which is going to take me a lot longer than 5 minutes, because there's a Zivil and Bane fight at the end of it, I'm going to go back to the front and save. Most dungeons, you can't really do this, because they're so linear. But with this dungeon, so much of it is based around this very first central hub that you can actually do this save. You can actually go back out and save without having to backtrack, you know, through all the lands of Oz. Also, I have to go to the bathroom again. No, not really, but oh man. I mean, the water is, for the Dreamcast, the water's pretty impressive. Alright. So, we're gonna save it here. I think we could probably go back to Yafutoma if there was something we needed, but there isn't. So, like I said, I'm going to save it here, and next time we're going to continue with the rest of the dungeon and probably finish it. Thank you guys for joining me for Let's Play Skies of Arcadia, and I will see you next time. Have a great evening. Goodbye.